Hi, do you want to see what my first ever experience with Final Fantasy was like? Okay, this is a cool intro. And now we're talking to some guys. Wow, this is a pretty cool battle scene. What's going on here? Who are these people? Who are you people? Hot, but again, who are you people?
Wait. Something's not right.
What is that? Oh my god, what is going on? Okay. And flashback? Why am I in a swamp now? Why am I a child now? Jesus Christ, this guy is on crack cocaine. Greetings, gamers. My name is Kamikaze, and I have never played a Final Fantasy game before. I know, crazy. This is like one of the most influential franchises in the history of video games that has sold hundreds of millions of copies. More than both Sonic and The Legend of Zelda, apparently. And Final Fantasy VII in particular is like Jesus in digital form to a whole generation of gamers. But, yeah, it's true. And I wasn't going to get this one either until it got a PC release, and Steam helpfully informed me that there was a demo available. So I was like, sure, why not? And wow, I have never been so simultaneously immersed and confused at the same time. Oh, and I'm going to talk about the story as far as the demo goes, so spoiler warning for the first, 2 or 3 hours of the game. So, let's back it up here a little bit. This intro is actually a flash forward to a flashback, which is certainly a choice you could make narratively, but we zoom out to meet our main character, Wyvern. Damn, that's a badass name for a fantasy character. Ahem. Wyvern belongs to some guys who tell me I'm very special and important to this mission, whatever that is. The game then proceeds to tell me how to walk, how to open the menu, how to run. Jesus Christ, Square Enix, I have played a video game before. More cutscenes though. It shows this admittedly pretty badass battle sequence between these two armies. Who are they? Don't know. Do we belong to one of these armies? Probably. I'm told our target is one of the army's dominants, though. Target in what sense? No clue. Are we killing them, helping them, kidnapping? Also, what is a dominant? We then zoom into this castle over here where there are more people talking about stuff that I don't know. And then this big dude is like, grr, I'm gonna go win this battle. And then this sexy lady follows him. And then they make out. Hot, but again, who the fuck are you people? I think the big dude is the dominant though, so I guess he's my target. Back to the gang, we walk a bit more and now the game tells me how to jump. Wow. Wyvern has a bad feeling about this though, and he's proven right instantly when the mountain itself tries to crush us.
Wait. Something's not right.
Except, oh wait, that's not a mountain. Is that a titan? Yeah, so suddenly this colossal titan shows up and starts squishing people, but is then stopped in his tracks by the Ice Queen? And I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. It looks cool though, and oh my god, okay, no time to think about it, because Mr. Colossal Titan has started the actual rapture, and now we have to run and dodge rocks, and oh god, we're separated, and one more cutscene where we almost die, and then we're sliding. Oh shit, that dude just got pancaked, oh my god. No time to mourn though, because this giant tower falls right on my head. Wyvern is dragged out by one of his still three-dimensional friends and slips into unconsciousness.
Clive! Get her, Clive!
Okay, wait, hold up. My name is Clive. I mean, no offense to anyone named Clive, but when I hear the name Clive, I don't think epic dark fantasy hero, I think New Jersey hot dog stand vendor. Anyway, after getting knocked out, Clive conveniently has a flashback to a combat tutorial, where he is shown how to fight by this generic military guy. And hold up again, I thought Final Fantasy games were turn-based, because this is a straight-up action game. So apparently, from a quick Google search, the Final Fantasy games kind of waver schizophrenically back and forth between turn-based and real-time, which is weird, but okay. They definitely settled on real-time for this one, though. It's simple, but it's pretty cool. You have dodge and normal attacks, but you also have kind of magic blasts that you can use, and Phoenix powers. Phoenix powers are pretty cool. They're kind of big, flashy spells with a longer cooldown. And you have this cool teleport Phoenix shift ability that I like a lot, and no, I never switch it out. We finish up, and Clive then collapses to the ground. Wounded, I guess, even though I just had to chug some potions as part of the tutorial. Doesn't matter though, because my little brother Joshua comes over to heal me with some cool fire magic. Clive then helpfully expositions that Joshua is empowered by the magic of the Phoenix or something, but using that power is bad, because it makes Joshua be afflicted by the mysterious video game coughing disease.
My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too.
Anyway, our mom shows up, and she's a real bitch. Jesus Christ. Even these random guards are like, yo, WTF.
Good day to you, Mother.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Our dad's here, though, and Giga Chad Elwyn is my hero. He's the Archduke of Rosaria. He's got a really cool voice. He's a great leader, and he also is aware that his wife is a bitch. He summons Clive to the throne room and tells him that shit is about to go down. War with the Iron Kingdom. But first, they have to do some sort of ritual at a place called the Phoenix Gate. But first, again, Clive gets his own command. He gets 2 knights and has to go kill some goblins in a swamp. Fucking sweet. And can I just say, Clive is such a dork. Oh my god. The whole, come, let us do our duty thing. He sounds like a goddamn ultramarine.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
All I need for him is to whip out his mint condition copy of the Codex Astartes. Quick side note here. Whose idea was it to build a giant castle and light the whole thing with exclusively tiny candles? May I present Rosaria with the idea of a torch? It's like a candle, but big. You laugh, but some poor servant has to go around and light all of these every day. Anyway, you go to bed. And I'll mention Jill here. She's important later. She's both the main love interest, and she's genuinely a really great character on her own, but in this intro, she literally just follows you around carrying your dog. This scene is pretty cute, though, I can't lie.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
At night, we get some more exposition from Clive's parents. Clive's mom hates him because he failed to be accepted by the Phoenix, but she loves Josh because he was accepted by the Phoenix. I guess that's why his hair is red? But, okay, wait, if Clive isn't chosen by the Phoenix, then why the hell do I have all of these crazy Phoenix powers? I'm confused. Again, but whatever. Elwyn's like, yo, WTF, I'm not the Phoenix either. I do love this part, though. She starts to be all sexy and tries to seduce Elwyn, but then just randomly she's like, ugh, that pathetic plebeian Clive has disgraced our noble blood. And Elwyn literally just pushes her off of him and goes to bed.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Man, fuck this shit, I'm jerking off.
Absolutely based. They did use that word dominant again, though. So I think a dominant is like the avatar of an icon, and an icon is like either a god or some type of powerful spirit, and the dominant can use some of their power normally, but also like transform or be possessed by that icon. And I don't know, the powers, they seem to be a bit all over the place and rather poorly defined, but close enough. So Dad and Joshua set off for the ritual thing, and Clive takes his 2 knight puppets to go fight some goblins. You then fight some goblins. Then some more goblins. Then a big goblin. Then the goblin leader, except psych!
What's in there?
He gets eaten by this giant plant thing. Then you fight the plant thing. I honestly have no idea why this whole section even happens. It has absolutely no relevance to the rest of the plot whatsoever. Once you kill the plant, it's straight off to meet up with Dad. I think it did make me realize one thing though, which is that this game is shockingly linear. I guess I just kind of expected it to be a more open world affair, because that's just what games do these days, but no. Every mission is pretty much just a straight line to the end with bad guys along the way. There are some side quests as well, but they're fine. I'm just not really much of a side quest guy in general. Back to the story though, you have a little feast, and you talk to Josh, and bad guys. I don't know who they are, but they're not with us, so they're bad guys. This leads to a little section where you play as Josh, which is actually pretty cool. He moves very slow because obviously he's like a little kid, but he has some really insane magic. And then it's back to Clive for a boss fight against this Ornstein-looking motherfucker. And Jesus Christ, this guy is on crack cocaine.
Hey, look out!
May I have this dance?
Your time is past!
God, okay, so beat him, and again, spoilers incoming, but only for the demo. You've been warned of it. Dad dies, Josh goes full-on Phoenix mode, some big demon thing shows up, and oh hey, this is the intro, and then Josh gets killed by the demon thing. Except no, he fucking doesn't. No. Fuck you, game, for even trying to pull a fake-out death with a guy who is literally the aspect of the Phoenix. God damn it. Alright, so Josh is dead, Clive is knocked out, and then all caps plot twist, here comes Mommy. Yeah, she betrayed her husband, and then she makes the stupidest decision possible. She finds Clive unconscious among the rubble and is like, ew, it's that pathetic failure I'm embarrassed to call a son. Kill him, please. And then right before the guard kills him, she's like, oh, actually don't kill him, because if we kill him, then there wouldn't be a video game. Duh. It's so dumb. And then, boom. This is where the demo ends. I'm gonna stop talking about the story now, because I don't want to spoil it. Despite a few dumb moments here and there, it's actually really good. It is fairly predictable, but there are some excellent characters, a surprisingly good romance, some more twists that aren't as dumb as this one, and I honestly just had a great time with it. The voice work is really excellent, especially Sid. This guy is like the coolest voice ever.
Clive Rosfield. Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumours that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed.
Shout out to Ralph Ineson, my hero. Gameplay overall is fun. It's nothing too crazy, but it's fast, it's exceedingly stylish, and the Phoenix powers are pretty cool. It feels closer to Devil May Cry than to something like Dragon Age. I kind of wish it was a bit harder. It feels like it has all the tools and systems here to make a really awesome and challenging almost Sekiro-like game with the perfect dodge and parry mechanics, but alas, it is pretty easy all the way through. It does have some cool boss fights though. And it does the job of being entertaining enough to get you to the next story bit, which is obviously the selling point here. Oh, and I guess I should mention the RPG mechanics, given it's an RPG. They're pretty whatever. You level up sometimes, but the game is extremely linear and everything levels up with you, so it never really changes. Gear is boring, and there's a pitiful skill tree where you can unlock and upgrade a few skills, but there are hardly any of them, and it's not great. So that was my first Final Fantasy game. I kind of loved it. If you have played Final Fantasy 16, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd be interested to know what some more kind of veterans of the series think of this relative to the other ones. And also, please subscribe to my channel. I think that would be pretty neat if you did that. Yeah, that does it for me. Honestly, I'm kind of sad that Final Fantasy is done. I just wish there was more of it. I don't know, 16 times more of it. Wait a second.